Hey, what's happening everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon Go video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's jump right into it. Okay, so at the beginning of this week, we're going to be getting a brand new season within Pokemon Go, and alongside that season, there's going to be a $5 Expedition access that will be available for you to purchase. Now, if you were to buy this, you're going to have access to a whole bunch of different bonuses, along with a free egg incubator every single day. Now on paper, this may actually seem like a pretty good deal, but I think when you analyze it, there are a couple of cons that you will want to watch out for, and I think it's well deserving of a discussion on whether or not this ticket is actually going to be worth it. The Expedition Access ticket for December is going to start on Tuesday, December 3rd at 10 o'clock a.m. local time, and it's going to go until December 31st at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. If you purchase the Expedition Access, you're going to get yourself a whole bunch of bonuses, as well as a free incubator every single day. It's going to be available for $5 USD within the Pokeshop, and as soon as you purchase it, you're going to have access to all of the different bonuses. This ticket is going to go until Tuesday, December 31st, so if your intention is to buy this ticket, then the sooner you purchase it, it's going to be a lot better for you. Something else you need to keep in mind is that this ticket can be gifted to another player, so if you want to give these bonuses to someone else, then you will definitely have the ability to do so. Now, when you purchase this ticket, you're going to get the following bonuses. You're going to get one single-use incubator awarded to you whenever you spin a Pokestop or a gym, and you're going to get 3 times the amount of experience for your first catch of the day, as well as 3 times the experience for your first Pokestop or gym spin of the day. And then you're going to be able to open up 50 more gifts per day, and then you're going to be able to receive up to 150 gifts per day when you spin Pokestops and gyms. Now, you can also be able to hold up to 40 gifts in your item bag, and that's definitely going to be a useful bonus, especially if you're someone who is definitely keeping up with your gift sending and gift opening. Now, another thing you're going to get from this Expedition Access is a timed research, which is going to last until December 31st at 8 o'clock p.m. local time. And this timed research is going to reward you with 15,000 experience as well as 15,000 Stardust. So now that we know all the details regarding this ticket purchase, let's talk about the pros and cons behind Expedition Access. First and foremost, let's go over the pros. This is definitely a pretty good deal if you're someone who likes to hatch eggs on the regular, because getting yourself a free egg incubator every single day is actually pretty major. Like being able to hatch 1 additional egg every day, that's essentially going to be 2 eggs you can hatch for free. And if you're someone who walks around quite a lot, that could be even more. But I really think this is something you should not discount, because if this is going on for the entire month, that means if you were to buy this ticket on day 1, that's going to be close to about 28 eggs that you will be able to hatch. And that's quite a good deal for just $5 alone. And I think another pro that should not be ignored are those experience bonuses. The fact that they're going to be increasing the amount of experience you get from your first spin of the day, that is actually pretty huge. I actually like that bonus quite a lot, especially for those who are not yet level 50. Getting experience is quite a chore within this game. And yes, there are really good methods for getting experience in bulk, but for the average player, just playing the game every single day is going to make it extremely slow to get the max levels, so having this bonus could actually help out quite a few players. And I think that on top of that, being able to hold on to that many more gifts and to be able to send and open more gifts, that is also going to go a long way, because for people who live in rural areas, for example, who do not have access to a lot of Pokestops and gyms, that's going to allow them to continuously have a full item inventory because of the amount of gifts that they're going to open. So yeah, I think regardless of whether or not you're a beginning player or someone who has been playing for a little bit of time, there are definitely things to get from this ticket purchase, and you will definitely get some benefits from it. Now, with all that said, let's talk about the cons with this ticket purchase. First and foremost, $5 USD for a monthly ticket. That's definitely going to have some value, but let's talk about what you're going to be getting. You're going to be getting egg incubators. That's basically the big part of this ticket purchase. Now, unfortunately, not a lot of players, especially those in the end game, actually care about hatching eggs. It would have been really nice if they had some sort of rating component or maybe some bonus Poke coins that you could get. I think that would definitely go a long way. And for people who do actually like to spend money in this game, that's something that they would rather get rather than free incubators. And I think that's totally understandable. I think this is a huge oversight from Niantic. Maybe they feel like newer players would be the ones to purchase this ticket, but I think a majority of people who would be interested in buying something like this would be more of the endgame players, and for a lot of them, they would rather get other different forms of content. They would rather get items related to raiding and PvP, different things like that. So yeah, I think that is a major con with this event. It's really not offering much for endgame players, and I think that is definitely unfortunate because for a majority of us, we need every little help that we can get when it comes to this game. Now, another major con with this ticket is the fact that, well, it's going to be starting on the 3rd rather than the 30 on the 1st. It's not going to be for the entire month of December, unfortunately. So you're going to be missing out on a couple of days worth of free incubators and bonuses, and I think I would have rather had this ticket start I think it's tomorrow, when December 1st, or it's actually today when you're watching this video. I think it would have been much better if they started this ticket on December 1st rather than the 3rd. I totally understand that they want to coordinate it with the end of the season and the beginning of the next season, but at the same time, I feel like what would have been better is that they gave you a full month's worth of this ticket rather than cutting out a couple of days of this ticket just so that they could start exactly at the start of the next season. And the third and final con with this whole thing is, of course, that it reinforces this idea of pay-to-win mechanics being a thing in Pokemon Go. Niantic has been going down this route of more pay-to-win mechanics with Pokemon Go, and I personally have not been in favor of that. When Pokemon Go was first released, I really feel like the monetization was at a sweet spot. Like, for people who wanted to spend money, they definitely got their money's worth, and for people who didn't want to spend money, it wasn't necessarily a requirement. You could pretty much get everything you need out of this game for free. And I really enjoyed that. I really felt like that was something that was a core mechanic of Pokemon Go, what made it stand out from the rest of the games in the mobile market. But over the years, Niantic has been adding more and more egregious monetization practices, and they've just been flooding their game with a whole bunch of different purchases. And this ticket is just one example of that. This really wasn't something that was necessary in Pokemon Go. It would have actually been nice if these bonuses were just a part of the next season, but instead, you're essentially paying for more bonuses to make the season feel like how it was with previous seasons. Because as of right now, you're only getting a handful of bonuses with this season, and in order to get the most out of this season, you have to make these sort of ticket purchases, and I really do not like that. Because in the past, with previous seasons, we would have a substantial amount of different bonuses that we can enjoy, and it really felt like what this season is going to be with this ticket purchase, but we would be getting it for free. But it's been so long since Niantic has actually had gameplay like that, and now it seems like if you want the amount of bonuses that we've used to have for free, then you're gonna have to pay for it, which I really do not like. I mean, it's gotten pretty bad. With the last several in-game events, there's been ticket purchases and different Pokemon that have been locked behind paid content, like recently with Galarian Corsola being locked behind 7-kilometer eggs. That is a very powerful Pokemon, and it's looking to be a game changer when it comes to the Go Battle League, but as of right now, the only way to get it is by hatching 7-kilometer eggs. And yes, this EGGS-PEDITION ticket will actually go a long way if they were to keep Galarian Corsola in 7-kilometer eggs, but as of right now, it's not looking like that's going to be the case. I really do not know, but yeah, this is all just really unfortunate. It's very evident and it's very obvious that Niantic is going down a more pay-to-win model, and I really do not like that. It's definitely going to get a lot of players to unnecessarily spend money, and it's bringing Pokemon Go into a place where I just don't want it to be, because things used to be a lot better with Pokemon Go in terms of monetization, and I totally recognize that Niantic is a business, they need to make money, but they could go about it in a much more user-friendly way, which they used to do. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but in terms of this ticket, if you want to purchase it, I do think it's going to be worth it if you need to hatch eggs, if you need to level up. But aside from that, I would discourage anyone from buying this ticket because it just gives positive reinforcement to bad behavior, and I think because of that, I just personally would not buy this ticket for myself. But yeah, in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this EGGS-PEDITION access ticket down below. Are you planning to purchase this ticket? Do you feel like it's necessary for you to enjoy Pokemon Go, or are you vehemently against it and you will never buy a ticket like this? Definitely share your reasons why, and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, love yourself, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Jinsula